But part of healing the body is detoxification, because we all have been subject to environmental poisons at different times in our lives. And when ever an environmental poison comes into our body, the first place it goes is the liver. And the liver, I call the liver the project manager, because the liver is the one that deals with everything that comes in.
You're looking at a liver healing itself in just 90 days, not with medications, not with supplements, but with 4 specific foods that activate your liver's regenerative ability. Barbara O'Neill explains that the key to healing the body lies in detoxification, with the liver overseeing this essential process. Unfortunately, the alarming reality is that most people unknowingly disrupt this natural healing process daily by consuming foods that hinder detoxification. Right now, 1 in 4 people are developing silent liver disease, not from alcohol, not from drugs, but from eating the wrong foods. And most won't know until it's too late. But here's something truly remarkable. Your liver has the incredible ability to completely regenerate itself, even if 75% of it is damaged. To achieve this, the key is to support its natural detoxification process with the right foods. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 4 specific foods that Barbara O'Neill suggests can activate your liver's healing power, and which foods to avoid to protect this vital process. Food number 1, antioxidant-rich foods.
And your liver has certain needs as it goes through this process. It needs antioxidants. And you've probably heard of antioxidants. And antioxidants are given the name free radical scavengers because antioxidants come along with lots of electrons. And remember that free radical is an electron short. And so the antioxidants have lots of electrons, so they come in and balance out and basically negate the free radicals. The most potent antioxidants are beta-carotene, and beta-carotene is found in your green and your orange-coloured vegetables. So every juice that we give our guests are either green or orange or red, high in antioxidants. Vitamin C is probably the most famous antioxidant.
According to Barbara O'Neill, when antioxidants are lacking, conditions like fatty liver disease or cirrhosis can develop, affecting the liver's ability to function properly. Think of antioxidants as the liver's essential support system. Without them, the liver becomes vulnerable to serious damage. Beta-carotene and vitamin C are the most potent antioxidants, and they can be found in your fruits and vegetables. Fruits like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are loaded with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which give them their bright colors and help your liver remain clean. Another great option is leafy greens, such as spinach, kale, and even arugula. These greens are stuffed with nutrients called polyphenols. Fancy word, I know, but they're basically helpers that make your liver better at detoxing. They grab onto the junks in your body and flush it out, so your liver doesn't have to work as hard. Barbara O'Neill points out that leafy greens are rich in beta-carotene, a nutrient that plays a vital role in supporting the liver's detoxification process. So how can you incorporate this into your daily routine? Here's a simple and delicious way. Start your day with a smoothie. Toss in a handful of blueberries, and if you're feeling a little fancy, sneak in some spinach for an extra vitamin punch. Then, whiz it all together with a splash of almond milk or water until it's silky smooth. Just like that, you've got a liver-loving drink that's not only crazy easy, but also tastes amazing. But here's the thing. Antioxidants alone aren't enough to get you going. To fully heal your liver, you need the right proteins, which brings us to the next essential food. Food number 2, plant-based proteins.
So we are exposed to more environmental poisons than ever, and we need more protein. Can you see why? because we need the amino acids to mop up those toxic metabolites. I thank God that He's given us a liver that in 2023 we can detoxify effectively and safely from those environmental poisons. And the best proteins are found in your plant proteins. Your plant proteins, it's very clean burning fuel in your plant proteins. You've just got to make sure you soak or pressure cook or slow cook and rinse very, very well those legumes and have some nuts and seeds every meal. My suggestion is have legumes every day, I do, and have nuts and seeds every meal.
Plant-based proteins offer significant benefits for liver health, providing the essential nutrients the liver needs to repair itself from the constant task of detoxifying the body. In contrast, heavier meats like beef and pork are harder for the liver to break down, requiring more energy to process. This extra effort can strain the liver and slow down its healing process.
Is that a huge amount of energy is required to digest a meal. About 1,200 calories is required to digest a meal. So when you stop eating, all those calories are now looking for something to do. And what they do is they look around at the body and they go to the place in the body that needs the most help.
That's where plant-based options come in, like lentils, chickpeas, and black beans. They're much easier for your liver to handle, providing all the protein you need without the heavy load that meats can impose. Plus, they're packed with nutrients that support your liver's recovery, so you're fueling your body with more than just empty calories. Another great benefit of plant-based proteins is that they come with fiber, which further supports liver health by aiding digestion and helping to detoxify the body.
Fiber is an essential food group. And fiber is found mostly in your vegetables and your fruits. There's where all your antioxidants are found. Protein. We need more protein today than any generation that ever lived on the planet, because we are dealing with more fat-soluble toxins than any generation that ever lived on the planet.
Fiber plays a key role in flushing out excess waste from your system, ensuring that everything moves smoothly through your body. So by adding fiber to your diet, you're not only supporting your liver's recovery, but also aiding in the cleanup process. With that in mind, what does Barbara O'Neill specifically recommend to support this process? She suggests swapping out a burger for a chickpea salad just twice a week. You'd be amazed by how much lighter and more energized you'd feel. Small changes like this can make a huge difference in your liver health over time. Another key factor your liver needs to function at its best is healthy fats. And I know what you're thinking. Fats? Aren't those bad for you? Well, not all fats are harmful. The ones we're about to talk about are actually essential and play a crucial role in helping your liver heal. Food number 3, healthy fats.
And the best fats are found in your nuts, your seeds, your avocados, and also a little bit through your olive oil and coconut oil.
Healthy fats are the good fats that actually support your liver in healing and staying strong. As Barbara mentions, the best fats come from fruits and vegetables. Healthy fats found in avocados and nuts, for example, help your liver process toxins without becoming overwhelmed. Without these healthy fats, the liver can easily become overwhelmed. And when that happens, it struggles to repair itself fully, leading to the development of scar tissue. Over time, this can become difficult to reverse and may eventually result in cirrhosis. Another healthy fat that Barbara O'Neill recommends adding to your diet is omega-3s, which you can find in walnuts or chia seeds. Omega-3s are essential because they help reduce inflammation, which is kind of a big deal when your liver is under stress. When the liver becomes inflamed, it struggles to perform its job effectively, leading to bigger problems down the road. But by incorporating walnuts into your diet, you can help calm inflammation and prevent your liver from swelling. One way to prevent your liver from swelling is by keeping your liver cells strong and stopping them from breaking down too quickly. To achieve this, You need healthy fats from sources like almonds or olive oil. These fats help reinforce the cells, ensuring your liver stays resilient and ready to handle whatever comes its way. As Barbara O'Neill emphasizes, supporting your liver with the right fats is crucial for maintaining its strength and function. Now, there's one more key food group that plays a critical role in healing your liver. Let's take a look at how this final piece of the puzzle can bring everything together. Food number 4, bitter herbs. What if I told you there's a natural way to flush toxins from your liver without the need for expensive supplements?
You've heard the old saying, sweet to the mouth, bitter to the stomach. This is sweet to the mouth, bitter to the liver. Bitter to the mouth, sweet to the liver. So here are your bitter liver herbs. Dandelion. Dandelion as a flower, as a leaf, as a root. St. Mary's thistle, I think you call it milk thistle. Very bitter herb. There's another bitter herb called gentian. It's a root, you'd buy that as a root. And the milk thistle, that's usually the seed. And there's a sweet bitter called ginger. And there's another sweet bitter called the humble lemon.
As Barbara points out, certain bitter herbs like dandelion and milk thistle are known for their ability to stimulate the liver, gallbladder, and pancreas, boosting the production of saliva, bile, and stomach acid. While these digestive fluids might not sound glamorous, they play a crucial role in the absorption of fats and fat-soluble vitamins. Take bile, for example. The more bile you have, the easier it is for your liver to flush out the buildup of toxins and waste. Less buildup means less stress on your liver. And that's exactly what these herbs aim to achieve. In essence, herbs like these give your liver a helping hand, allowing it to do its job more efficiently and effectively.
These 3 are such bitter herbs that a lot of people find it easy to take it as a supplement in a capsule or tablet. And if anyone has any liver problems, the liver herbs are important because those herbs can revive and restore the liver. That's the good news. Anyone that's had hepatitis or has hepatitis, they should go on the liver herbs. And at the same time, to help the liver greatly reduce their exposure to environmental poisons, because it's the liver that suffers. The more chemicals that come in, the more load it puts on the liver.
Barbara puts it perfectly. You don't need a lot of bitter herbs to make a real difference. Just a small amount can go a long way. You could toss some dandelion greens into a salad for a slightly bitter crunch or sip on a soothing tea made from milk thistle. By incorporating these herbs in small amounts throughout the day, you can help keep your liver in top shape. That said, while eating the right foods is crucial, it's just as important to be mindful of what you're avoiding. Some things you consume might actually be hurting your liver. Let's take a closer look at what to steer clear of in order to support your liver's healing process. You already know what's good for you to eat. Now it's time to uncover what's secretly damaging your liver. Foods to avoid. Let's talk about the foods you need to ditch if you want a healthy liver. Knowing what to eat is only half the battle. You also need to be aware of what's working against you. Barbara O'Neill believes that cutting back on sugar, particularly from soda, candy, and sugary energy drinks, can do wonders for your liver. She emphasizes that too much sugar is harmful because it turns into fat in your liver, leading to a condition known as fatty liver disease. That excess fat makes it harder for your liver to function properly, leaving you feeling tired and sluggish.
Let's go back to having a glass of orange juice, then they have a croissant, and the croissant's been sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. And they have a cup of coffee, and they put sugar in that, more fructose and glucose, and they might have a slice of bread, and the bread's been sweetened with high fructose corn syrup, and they have a sweet jam, and the jam's got the fructose being the fruit and the sugar in it, which is more fruit. Can you see what's going on here? we're getting an overload of fructose. So instead of a little bit of fructose coming to the liver, a huge amount of fructose is coming to the liver, and the liver cannot convert it all to glucose. So then it just stores it on the liver as fat. There's your fatty liver. And people think, well, fruit juice, it's healthy. Well, unfortunately, a lot of it isn't, because a lot of it does have the sugar in it. And how many oranges does it take to get a glass of orange juice? It's actually quite an overload. That's why the best water to drink, the fluid that God gave to man to drink, is water. How clean would your body be if you washed it in fruit juice? How clean would your clothes be? So you do that analogy.
As Barbara O'Neill says, the best fluid for your body and liver will always be water. So try to avoid sugary drinks as much as possible. In addition, it's important to steer clear of processed junk like chips, fast food, or frozen dinners. It's no surprise that these foods are packed with chemicals, artificial flavors, and unhealthy fats that your liver has to constantly fight off. All those additives put extra stress on your liver, slowing down its ability to detox and heal. So next time you're looking for a quick snack, choose nuts or fruit instead of a bag of chips. They're way healthier for your liver. Another major factor to watch out for is alcohol. Even a small amount can be damaging to your liver, especially if it's already struggling to keep up. Alcohol forces your liver to work overtime to break it down, which can lead to inflammation and even long-term damage. I'm not saying you have to give up drinks entirely, but if your liver is in recovery mode, it's best to give it a break and let it heal. In addition to alcohol, another sneaky culprit that can undermine your liver's health is hidden sugars. Most people think granola bars are a healthy option, but many are packed with sugars, sometimes as much as a candy bar. It's a trap that can trick you into thinking you're making a good choice when, in fact, you're not. Always check the labels and look for bars with low sugar, or better yet, make your own at home with natural ingredients. Now that you know what to eat and what to avoid to help your liver heal, the next question is, how do you put it all into practice? The key is to start small. Don't try to change everything overnight. That's too sudden. Instead, pick just one food from today's list and add it to your meals this week. Maybe add some blueberries to your breakfast, or enjoy a cup of dandelion tea in the afternoon. Small, consistent steps will add up, and your liver will start feeling the benefits before you know it. It's all about consistency, not perfection. So don't stress if you're not doing it all at once. I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know which food you're going to try first. Remember, the choices you make today have a big impact on how well your liver functions in the future. Also, if you're curious if some of these same foods are spiking your blood sugar and putting you at risk for something even more serious, click on this video to discover which foods are secretly raising your blood sugar and learn how to prevent diabetes before it starts. This is information you won't want to miss.